Okay, last session we had started with the reactions or the chemical properties of alcohols, in which we have covered the first part. I'll just have the revision of that. Okay, so from the B type, the reactions were important. So the reactions were categorized depending on the breaking of the bond in alcohol. So there are two ways in which the alcohol bonds could break. One is OH bond and other is RO bond. Now, in any of the reaction, whenever the OH bond breaks, the order of reactivity will always be primary, secondary, and tertiary. And whenever the CO bond breaks, the order of reactivity will be tertiary, secondary, and primary. इसको याद रखने के ट्रिक क्या थे? You have to just remember this as a number line with oxygen as 0, and on the right, जब OH2 take to 1, 2, 3, on the left, when RO या CO breaks, it will be 3, 2, 1. So that is how the order of reactivity for the reactions due to breaking of OH bond was described. अब उसके under the first reaction was acidic character of alcohols and phenols. Now, apart from alcohols and phenols, I also discussed about carboxylic acid. तो अगर तीनों को compare करें तो carboxylic acid is the strongest acid, followed by phenol and followed by alcohol. Now, what is the one-liner reason for this acidic strength order? Why is carboxylic acid very strong acid?
The strength of conjugate base. Stability, sir.
Stability, perfect. The strength of the acid depends on the stability of the conjugate base. Stability of the conjugate base. कहाँ गया? हाँ. So the acidic strength depends on the stability of the conjugate base, which in turn is inverse to the magnitude of negative charge. मतलब जिस anion में या conjugate base में negative charge कम होता है due to any stabilization factor like resonance, hyperconjugation or inductive, in that case the stability of the conjugate base is higher and thereby the acidic strength is higher. So when I compared carboxylic acid, phenol and alcohol, the order was carboxylic acid के बाद phenol के बाद alcohol. ठीक है, because carboxylic acid के case में the carboxylate ion or the conjugate base of that is very much stable by resonance due to the delocalization. And delocalize होने के बाद भी oxygen के ऊपर negative charge आ रहा है, which gets distributed between the two oxygen as -half each. Phenol के केस में delocalization हो रहा है, but the negative charge goes on carbon. It is going on carbon, तो distribution इतना ज्यादा नहीं है. और अल्कोहल के केस में ऑक्सीजन का नेगेटिव चार्ज उधर ही लोकलाइज्ड है. इनफैक्ट मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ नेगेटिव चार्ज इज फर्दर इंटेंसिफाइड बाय द अल्काइल ग्रुप व्हिच एक्ट्स एज EDG. इसलिए अल्कोहल्स आर वेरी वीक एसिड्स. ठीक है. So under this category we had one more reaction, that was esterification. Esterification is simply a reaction between acid or its derivative and alcohol to give ester and the byproduct. तो जब acid है तो byproduct water होता है, लेकिन इसमें problem था that water makes the reaction reversible. That's why acid की जगह we took the acid derivative, acid anhydride या फिर acyl chloride. तो इन दोनों केसेस में जो बाई प्रोडक्ट एसिड बनता है या HCl बनता है, that gets neutralized with the pyridine which is as a base, and that's why the reaction will be shifted more towards the forward direction. तो ये था esterification. Now moving to the third category of reaction, that is the reaction due to breaking of CO bond in alcohol. So once again, whenever the CO bond will break in alcohol, the order of reactivity will always be
3 degree, 2 degree, 1 degree.
the tertiary alcohol will be more reactive than secondary and then primary. What was the reason for this reactivity order? Reason? What is the polarity of CO bond?
So it is polar.
हाँ पोलर, लेकिन what are the charges CO bond पे?
So carbon has plus and oxygen has minus.
कार्बन हैज अ डेल्टा प्लस एंड ऑक्सीजन हैज अ डेल्टा माइनस. अब जब ये बॉन्ड ब्रेक होता है तो कार्बन एक्वायर्स अ पॉजिटिव चार्ज एंड इट फॉर्म्स अ कार्बन प्लस
Electrify. Carbocatine.
इलेक्ट्रोफाइल
Sorry.
एंड अ कार्बोकैटायन. अब कार्बोकैटायन में द स्टेबिलिटी ऑर्डर इज
3 to 1.
दैट्स इट. तो जिस पर्टिकुलर कंपाउंड का कार्बोकैटायन ज्यादा स्टेबल बनेगा वो रिएक्शन ज्यादा फास्टर भी होगा. So that justifies the order of reactivity when the CO bond breaks in alcohol as 3, 2 and 1. Now इसके अंदर जो reactions है they are already discussed in the previous session. In the previous chapter. मैं बताता हूँ आपको reaction. इसमें first category reaction है with hydrogen halides, that is HX. Now when an alcohol reacts with HX, hydrogen halide, then the OH of the alcohol combines with
So water.
H to form water, and OH is getting substituted
replaced.
by X, replaced. So what type of reaction is this?
Substitution.
Substitution by electrophile, nucleophile, or a radical?
It's a nucleophile.
So it's a nucleophilic substitution reaction. उसी को shortly we have abbreviated as
NSR.
NSR or SN reaction. And उसके अंदर there were two mechanisms.
So SN1 and SN2.
SN1 and SN2. Perfect. So now when alcohol reacts with hydrogen halide, it undergoes a nucleophilic substitution reaction in which the alcohol is converted into a halide. तो ये haloalkene में preparation method के अंदर था because RX यहाँ पर बन रहा है. अब alcohols के chapter में ये reaction है because alcohol is reacting to form the RX. But the reaction is same, right? What is the reactivity order for hydrogen halides between iodide, fluoride, bromide, and chloride?
So HR is the most reactive.
H? Sorry, H, I or HF? Zifa?
Sorry, HR is the most stable. So HF will be the most reactive.
Na. Halogens में fluorine is most reactive. But मैंने क्या बोला? Whenever halogen is in the combined form, the order of reactivity is always उल्टा, यानी IBCF का order हो जाएगा. और इसका रीजन भी बहुत सिंपल है. जब वो कंबाइंड फॉर्म में होगा ना तो द बॉन्ड लेंथ बिटवीन H एंड द बिगर हैलोजन वुड बी हायर. अब जब बॉन्ड लेंथ बड़ा होता है तो बॉन्ड की स्ट्रेंथ
inversely proportional.
कम होती है, एंड कम होगा मतलब बॉन्ड तोड़ना
It will be easier.
will be easier, and that's why the HI will be more reactive. So halogens in the combined form always follow the order as HI, HBr and HCl. और सबसे least HF होगा जो मैं consider नहीं कर रहा हूँ. अब इसमें we had seen 3 cases in the previous chapter. When we use HCl, we have to use a catalyst of anhydrous ZnCl2, and the mixture of HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2 was called as
Lucas reagent.
Very good, Lucas reagent. And this Lucas reagent was used to identify the
Type of alcohol, primary, secondary or tertiary.
excellent type of alcohol, जिसमें if the alcohol is primary, then the turbidity will be obtained only on
So heating or secondary is 5 to 10 minutes, and then tertiary is immediately.
Very good, very good. Primary will be giving you the turbidity only on heating, मतलब सबसे कम reactive है. secondary 5 से 10 मिनट में देगा, and tertiary would give immediately at room temperature. So this signifies that tertiary was most reactive. Now यहाँ तो मैंने conclusion दिया था, but in this reaction there is a clear justification. अल्कोहल का कौन सा bond is breaking down, RO या OH?
RO.
RO. और जब भी RO bond break होता है तो we have already justified the alcohol follow the order of reactivity as 3-1, right? Understood. So reaction हम already कर चुके थे, यहाँ पे justify किया है. Then when we had HBr, we had used NaBr and
H2SO4.
concentrated H2SO4. और HI के लिए Ki and concentrated H3PO4. So these were all the reagents which were used to prepare the hydrogen halide in situ or during the reaction, and then the reaction was carried out. Okay. Now, इसी के under we had seen the reaction with phosphorus and thionyl halides. Phosphorus के how many types of halides do we have?
So PCl3 and PCl5.
PCl3 and PCl5. तो पेंटाहेलाइड्स में खाली क्लोरीन का पेंटाहेलाइड होता है, बट टेट्राहेलाइड में क्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन, आयोडीन तीनों के पॉसिबल हैं. But the problem is PbR3 and Pi3 do not exist directly, so we have to prepare them in
situ.
in situ. So in situ they were prepared from red P and Br2 या फिर red P and I2. बस इतना ही फर्क है. अब रिएक्शन की बात करें तो when an alcohol reacts with PCl3, the ratio in which they reacted was
So 3:1.
3:1, where all the OH were getting
So the acid, right? H3PO6.
but where all the 3 OH were getting क्या हो रहा है?
Substituted.
So the moment you say substituted, type of reaction समझ में आ गया कि ये भी substitution reaction है. That's how you have to read the reaction. Alcohol reacts with PCl3 in the ratio 3:1. When they react, all the OH get substituted by chloro. So it's a substitution reaction. And the byproduct of the reaction is POH thrice. जिसको open up करे तो it is H3PO3 phospho
Rus acid.
Rus acid. Now, when the alcohol reacts with PCl5, the ratio is
So 1:1.
हाँ. Theoretically आप सोचोगे 5:1 होना चाहिए, but ऐसा नहीं था because PCl5 का structure is trigonal bipyramid where the axial bonds are longer and the equatorial bonds are shorter. तो इसमें PCl3 वाले 3 bonds break नहीं होते हैं, so that takes away the oxygen to form POCl3. Out of the 2 chlorine, one goes away with H and one goes away with R to form RCl plus phosphoryl chloride and HCl. ये थे दो रिएक्शन फॉस्फोरस हैलाइड्स के साथ. समझा? These are all repeated reactions. And then we had with thionyl chloride. So thionyl chloride के साथ alcohol reacts and there was some condition written on the arrow.
So pyridine.
It was refluxed या boiled together in the presence of pyridine. And now, once again, the OH gets substituted by Cl and the byproducts were
Sulfur dioxide, HCl and RCl.
so these sulfur dioxide and hydrogen chloride both will be evolved as
So effervescent gases.
and that is why we will always get a pure alkyl chloride, and this reaction was given a name. It was a named reaction. Darson's method. Darson's method. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so in all this reaction, there is a breakdown of the RO bond, and whenever the RO of alcohol breaks down, it always has the reactivity order 3, 2, 1. Always has the reactivity order 3, 2, 1. Okay, now coming to the next one, we have oxidation of alcohols, a very, very important reaction. Oxidation of alcohols. Now, when an alcohol is undergoing oxidation, how do you define oxidation in simpler terms?
Addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen.
Addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. So let's say I have an alcohol with C single bond OH और उसके adjacent carbon पे यानी beta carbon पे there is H. ठीक है, और अल्फा पे भी मैं कोई हाइड्रोजन लगा देता हूँ, and यहाँ पर there can be a alkyl groups as R. I've just written a generalized alcohol. Okay. Now, if this alcohol is oxidized, then the oxidation could take place with the help of strong oxidizing agent, and the strong oxidizing agent is commonly used in the laboratory is K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2SO4. What's the name of K2Cr2O7?
Potassium dichromate.
What's the color?
It's orange.
Orange, orange red. So K2Cr2O7 is potassium dichromate. It's a very good and commonly used oxidizing agent, and it is orange red in color. So ये जो dichromate है, that gives out the nascent oxygen. As an oxidizing agent, it gives out the nascent oxygen. Now, alcohol का OH का H, the H of the OH of alcohol, the alpha hydrogen and the oxygen, the nascent oxygen, all eliminates to give
Water.
water. Now, जैसे ही water बन जाएगा, this carbon and oxygen should join by a
Double bond.
double bond. Now, just look at this C double bond O with H. What functional group do you get?
It's aldehyde.
Aldehyde, very good. Because C double bond O के साथ H is nothing but an aldehyde. अब ये पूरे चेन को अगर मैं थोड़ा जनरलाइज कर दूं तो I can just write R. So I will get the R C double bond OH. That's an aldehyde. Correct. Now look at the alcohol. What type of alcohol do you see? Type.
It's a tertiary.
No, no.
Primary.
Why it is primary?
Oh yeah, that too is.
क्या देखने का टर्शरी या सेकेंडरी या प्राइमरी के लिए? OH के बाजू में कार्बन कैसा है? If the carbon is CH2, H2, it will always be a
Primary.
प्राइमरी. CH होगा तो सेकेंडरी, और C होगा तो tertiary, right? So now you can clearly look at one reaction, that is a primary alcohol on क्या हो रहा है?
Oxidation.
Oxidation gives an
Aldehyde.
aldehyde, and जो भी R है that copy and paste. Once you understand the general reaction, अब ये R की जगह CH3 रखो, C2H5 रखो, phenyl रखो, whatever you put, it's not going to alter the concept of the reaction. Okay, so once again, a simple statement to remember: a primary alcohol on oxidation gives an.
So isn't this the opposite of what we learned in the preparation, where aldehyde is 1 degree alcohol?
Yes, aldehyde with the reduction gave a primary alcohol. तो obviously oxidation का उल्टा क्या होता है?
Reduction.
So if aldehyde reduced to a primary alcohol has to oxidize to an
Aldehyde.
aldehyde,
So
of
then like that
course.
2-degree alcohol is ketone. And
Yes, 2-degree alcohol will definitely give a ketone because ketone was reducing to a secondary alcohol. And were we getting a tertiary alcohol on reduction?
no, sir.
नहीं मिल रहा था. मतलब यहां पर भी tertiary alcohol का oxidation possible if the reduction didn't give you a tertiary alcohol. Will the tertiary alcohol oxidize?
No, sir.
No. अब यहाँ पर मैं आपको रीजन बताऊंगा क्यों टर्शरी अल्कोहल ऑक्सीडाइज नहीं होता है. तो पहले तो मैं सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल की बात करता हूं एज द सेकेंड केस. सो इफ आई हैव अ सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल, then this one of the H should be replaced by
So R.
R. मतलब अब the structure would be R, CH, R dash and OH. So once again, the secondary alcohol is oxidized with K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2SO4 as an oxidizing agent. So as an oxidizing agent, the OH ka H, alpha ka H, and the nascent oxygen eliminates to give you a
So RCR dash O.
water and R, C, R dash O matlab C double bond O. And C double bond O with two alkyl groups is nothing but a ketone. Hence, statement banao. A secondary alcohol on
Oxidation gives ketone.
that's it. A primary alcohol on oxidation gives an aldehyde. A secondary alcohol on oxidation gives a ketone. And whatever is the R and R dash, just copy and paste it. You will get the corresponding ketone ka structure. So let's say if I have two alkyl groups over here, what is the name of ketone?
So acetone.
Acetone. तो एसीटोन को लाने के लिए what alcohol या what will be the name of the alcohol you will require?
Ethanol.
Na? No. Ethanol will be a primary alcohol.
So
Just copy.
N-propyl alcohol.
नहीं, N-propyl भी गलत
Isopropyl.
है. हाँ, इतना क्यों confused हो? सिर्फ दो alkyl group methyl copy करना है, and if you paste over here, the structure which you will visualize is CH3, CH, CH3 and OH, isn't it?
Yeah, sir.
अब यहाँ पर रिएक्शन क्या हो रहा है? यहाँ से H निकल रहा है, यहाँ से H निकल रहा है, and this carbon and oxygen is joined by a double bond. So carbonyl group हमेशा ही मिल रहा है. Whatever is the alkyl group that you have to just copy from the secondary alcohol. Nothing great in that. और secondary alcohol में prefix आपका हमेशा sec ही आएगा, हुज़ैफा.
Yeah, sir.
Understood? Okay, so if I say sec butyl alcohol, what are the two alkyl groups going to be?
CHCN or C2H. Sorry.
Correct, methyl and ethyl. अब कॉपी करके अगर पेस्ट करोगे तो what is the name of the ketone you will get?
Butane 2.
Butane 2-one. That is ethyl methyl ketone. Butane 2-one is the IUPAC. Ethyl methyl ketone is the common name. समझा?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Then if I have a tertiary alcohol, then this C should be attached to three of the alkyl groups, which is represented as R, R dash and R double dash, और यहाँ पर OH. Now, if you follow the mechanism of the previous two cases, the oxidation was happening by removing hydrogen. Which two hydrogens were getting removed?
the alpha hydrogen.
The alpha H and OH का H. Now alpha H प्राइमरी में था, रिएक्शन हुआ, सेकेंडरी में था, रिएक्शन हुआ. अब टर्शियरी में अल्फा H है क्या?
No, sir.
So इसी reason से the tertiary alcohol will not be undergoing the oxidation. समझा? तो इसका oxidation practically possible ही नहीं है. There will be no reaction. Understood?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, बट फिर भी अगर टर्शियरी अल्कोहल को we oxidize by using a very strong oxidizing agent like CrO3, that is chromic anhydride या chromic oxide या chromic anhydride बोलते हैं, then it doesn't undergo the alpha H का elimination but it undergoes the beta H का elimination. तो let's say मैं ये 3 alkyl group निकाल के I just place the 3 methyl groups. It's a tert butyl alcohol. Now with CrO3 on heating to a high temperature, what happens is this CH3 का, which is the beta carbon, ठीक है, this CH3 का one of the H gets eliminated with the OH. मतलब यहाँ पर H2O जो है ना वो within the molecule ही निकल रहा है. पहले H और O निकल रहा था, यहाँ पे OH और H का elimination हो रहा है. So what is getting lost?
Beta hydrogen and OH.
And that combines to give a water molecule, that is H2O. And this 2 carbon atoms would be joined by a
Double bond.
to give an
Alkene.
alkene. और अल्कोहल जब अल्कीन देता है, what is the reaction called?
So acetylation.
Dehydration.
Dehydration. मतलब यहाँ पर the tertiary alcohol didn't undergo oxidation. In fact, because of strong oxidizing agent, it actually undergoes dehydration. Primary
So what is
में,
that? Sorry.
हाँ,
Oh, so what is acetylation?
acetylation meaning the H is replaced by acetyl group. जो फ्रीडल क्राफ्ट acetylation में किया था ना, H की जगह there is CH3C double bond O का replacement. This is called acetylation.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. So a primary alcohol undergoes oxidation to give an aldehyde, a secondary alcohol undergoes oxidation to give a ketone, and a tertiary alcohol dehydrates to give an alkene. ठीक है, तो जस्ट अगर मैं इसका नोमेनक्लेचर वर्कआउट करूं तो दिस टर्शियरी अल्कोहल इज नेम्ड एज
So 2-methyl propan 2.
2-methyl propan 2-ol या फिर tert butyl alcohol. 2-methyl propan 2-ol is nothing but the IUPAC. Tert butyl alcohol is common name. And this branched alkene with 4 carbon atom is named as
Isopropene. Butene.
no. Isobutylene. Butene is the IUPAC nomenclature. Alkylene is the common name. So when you say iso, it needs to be said as isoalkylene. With 4 carbon, it will be isobutylene. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पर I'll just replace this with methyl groups. What's the name of the alkyl with 2-methyl on the secondary alcohol? नाम क्या होगा secondary alcohol का?
Propane 2-ol.
Propane 2-ol या common name में लिखो तो isopropyl alcohol. Propane 2-ol is IUPAC. No issues with that. ठीक है, तो ये मेरा secondary alcohol है and this is the tertiary alcohol. What is a ketone on the opposite side?
Acetone.
Acetone. Hence isopropyl alcohol on oxidation gives acetone. मैंने जनरल एग्जाम्पल के बाद आपको उसी में रिप्लेस करके एग्जाम्पल्स बताए हैं. ठीक है, अब कीटोन जो है नॉर्मली दैट डजंट अंडरगो फर्दर ऑक्सीडेशन, बिकॉज यहाँ पर कार्बन एंड ऑक्सीजन का ये बॉन्ड तोड़ना बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है, एंड देयर इज नो हाइड्रोजन विच कैन गेट इजिली ऑक्सीडाइज टू OH। जैसे अल्डिहाइड में ये H है ना, वो इजीली ऑक्सीडाइजेबल है, लेकिन in case of ketone the H is not easily oxidizable। तो एसीटोन के लिए we use vigorous oxidation, मतलब more number of nascent oxygen and high conditions of temperature and pressure। मतलब यहाँ पर मैं वापस वही ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट यूज करने वाला हूँ, दैट इज K2Cr2O7 एंड dilute H2SO4। द डिफरेंस इज जस्ट दैट हमने इसको 4 गुना स्ट्रॉन्गर बना दिया ताकि इसका फर्दर ऑक्सीडेशन हो सके। क्लियर? बोलो।
Yeah, sir.
हेलो। अब listen, when the acetone or any of the ketone undergoes vigorous oxidation, उसका CC bond break हो जाता है, and after the breakdown of the CC bond, this carbon oxidizes to the OH group, and finally we get CH3, C double bond O and OH। ये बन गया अपना एसिटिक एसिड। ठीक है, तो अब यहाँ पर when the CC bond is broken down, this part give you the acetic acid, right? अब यहाँ पर जब CC bond break हो जाएगा ना, this carbon and hydrogen will get oxidized to carbon dioxide and water। मतलब एसीटोन का vigorous oxidation with dichromate and H2SO4 will give you acetic acid, carbon dioxide and water। Clear?
Yeah, sir.
Now if I replace this R with CH3, what is the name of the alcohol you get?
Ethanol.
Ethanol or ethyl alcohol। And now the ethanol is a primary alcohol, so it on oxidation will give
Aldehyde.
which aldehyde?
Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde या ethanol? समझा? Now aldehydes जो है ना, they are easily oxidizable further, मतलब this on oxidation with the K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2SO4। Now what happens is the hydrogen easily gets oxidized with the nascent oxygen, and the aldehyde finally gets converted into
Acetic acid.
acetic acid। Perfect। मतलब इथेनॉल से फाइनल रिएक्शन में द प्रोडक्ट विल बी एसिटिक एसिड। Now this reaction has one application in the breath analyzers, which is used to measure the amount of the alcohol intake। है ना, सुना है breath analyzers के बारे में?
Yeah, sir.
So when a person consumes alcohol and if he is driving, then the breath analyzers are used to check the alcohol content if they are drunk, and if the alcohol content is above a certain level, the threshold level, then they are detained and they are offered some punishment। तो वो breath analyzers में basically कैसे काम करता है? There is ethanol which is basically consumed by the drunk person। ठीक है, and breath analyzer में there is a dichromate and H2SO4 का solution mixture। So when the person blows in the breath analyzer, the air containing the alcohol, if at all is drunk, that will be passed into the breath analyzer, and now the alcohol in that will be oxidized to form the acetaldehyde, which will immediately oxidize to the acetic acid। अब जैसे ही ऑक्सीडेशन हो जाता है ना, the orange color or the orange red color of the dichromate changes into the green color because product में Cr+3 ion बनता है from the Cr+6. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर ऑरेंज रेड फाइनली जब ग्रीन कलर में कन्वर्ट होता है तो that is a confirmation that the alcohol has got oxidized into the corresponding acetic acid, which in turn is used as a vinegar. Acetic acid is nothing but containing vinegar. Vinegar contains acetic acid. तो ये इस रिएक्शन का एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एप्लीकेशन था. अंडरस्टूड?
Yeah, sir.
Now, if an alcohol is containing a double or a triple bond, then even that can get oxidized. And plus, अगर oxidation को आपको aldehyde तक रोकना है, then you need to control the oxidation reaction. Now, controlling the reaction is very difficult practically, but controlling the reaction can become easier with the help of some catalyst. यहाँ पर क्या करते हैं? I have an unsaturated. What type of alcohol do you see?
So primary.
Primary alcohol. अब इसका ऑक्सीडेशन मैं करता हूँ with the mild or weaker oxidizing agent. Mild या weaker oxidizing agent like PCC or PDC. ये दोनों क्या है? Mild oxidizing agents. PCC stands for pyridinium chlorochromate. Pyridinium chlorochromate. और पीडीसी का फुल फॉर्म है पाइरिडीन डाइक्रोमेट. डी यानी डाई और सी मतलब क्रोमेट. ठीक है. नाउ ये दोनों जो है ना, दे आर वीक और माइल्ड ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट, मतलब दे आर नॉट वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग एज एन ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट. इसीलिए अगर ये वीकर ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट है, then the primary alcohol will be changed into an aldehyde and the reaction will stop. मतलब what I'll get is RCH double bond CH and CH double bond O. मतलब करना क्या है? The primary alcohol is to be oxidized into aldehyde. बट यहाँ पर अल्डिहाइड जो है वो फर्दर ऑक्सीडाइज होकर कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट नहीं होगा. This is to stop the reaction at the aldehyde step, and PCC या PDC जो है ना, वो डबल बॉन्ड को अफेक्ट नहीं करता है. जैसे LiLH4 रिडक्शन में अफेक्ट नहीं करता है, PCC या PDC does not affect the carbon to carbon double bond. समझा? Yes.
Yeah, sir.
Now let's see some reaction. Write the reaction showing major and minor product formed on heating butane 2-ol with concentrated sulfuric acid. Just by reading the statement, can you recognize the reaction?
So dehydration.
Dehydration. Very good. Now butane 2-ol matlab I have 4 carbon atoms with the second carbon pe OH. Satisfy the valency. I have H3, H, H2 and H3. Now अगर मैं इसको dehydrate करूं, then the dehydration is to be done by heating with concentrated sulfuric acid. अब मुझे बताओ यहाँ पर एलिमिनेशन कौन से कार्बन से होता है?
So the alpha carbon, the OH will get removed and there'll be a double bond.
The OH will be removed from alpha carbon, and where will be the H removed from?
So either CH3 or CH2.
Meaning from the beta positions. Now, if there are 2 possible beta positions, then there will be formation of 2 products.
Status
And out of the
elimination,
two
right?
products, yes, it's a beta elimination reaction. So out of the two products, one will be a major and other will be minor. How do we identify which is major and which is minor?
So Zaitsev rule.
Zaitsev rule. तो यहाँ से आप याद रख सकते हो सीमा को. सीमा मतलब Zaitsev is elimination and Markovnikov is applicable for addition reaction. ये कभी नहीं भूलोगे. अब बताओ इन दोनों में से which one is the major product? Butene or but1ene?
So butene.
And why? Why? Why butene will be major?
So hydrogen atom.
What is that concept called? Acha, out of the two alkene, which is more stable?
So the beta hydrogens you need to count. So the number of substituents attached to the.
What is that concept called? You are on the right track. Perfect है. ये कौन सा stability factor है जो आप सोच रहे हो?
So I can't get hyperconjugation.
हाँ. Alkenes का stability is decided by hyperconjugation, where double bond के बाजू में single bond वाला carbon is the alpha carbon and the number of hydrogen are to be counted, which are 6 alpha. यहाँ पे double bond के बाजू में there is only one alpha carbon and the number of alpha are 2. So more the hyperconjugation, more is the stability. That's why butane will be less stable and a minor product, and butene will be more stable and the major product. Got it?
So 1 second. So the alpha carbon thing. Can you repeat that once again? Oh, sorry. Oh,
See,
so how is it 2
hyperconjugation
alpha?
में, hyperconjugation में the condition is there should be sp3 carbon adjacent to sp2 carbon, and whatever number of sp3 carbons are there which are adjacent with the double bonded sp2 carbon, they are called alpha carbons, and the number of H on that carbon are counted as alpha H. So if I talk about butene, let me write again. H3CCH double bond CH and CH3. Hybridization की अगर बात करें तो this is sp3, sp2, sp2, sp3. Correct?
Yeah, sir.
Now sp3 adjacent with sp2. Is this a condition of hyperconjugation? Is it getting satisfied?
Yeah, sir. Both are on the extremity.
So the sp3 carbon would be called as alpha carbon. That's what I have indicated here. Right?
Yeah, sir.
And then sp2 adjacent पे होगा. तो is this hyperconjugation condition?
No, sir.
No. उसके बाजू में sp2 sp3 है. Is this hyperconjugation condition?
Yeah, sir.
So इसीलिए there are alpha carbons on both the ends, and the total number of H would be 6. That's why I've written 6 alpha. समझा?
So will there be resonance also in the structure because
ना. Resonance के लिए conjugation चाहिए. Conjugation किधर है यहाँ पर? So I always say that stability factors are governed by RHI. What is R?
resonance, hyperconjugation, and inductivity.
Correct. और resonance की condition को अगर मैं generalize करूँ तो I've written as A double bond B, alternate C पे double bond, triple bond, plus, minus, dot या lone pair. Then you can say there is resonance. या फिर there is A single bond B, A के पास lone pair and B has a plus. Then there will be resonance possible. Now, is any of the general conditions satisfied here for resonance?
No, sir.
नहीं, तो जब जहां रेजोनेंस काम नहीं करता, मूव टू हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन. जहां हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन काम नहीं करेगा, मूव टू इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. अंडरस्टूड?
Yeah, sir.
So finally, ये क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा था? Write the reaction showing major and minor products formed on heating butane 2-ol with concentrated sulfuric acid. So butane 2-ol on heating gives you a mixture of but2ene and but1ene, out of which the but2ene is major product due to more hyperconjugation and more stability. Got it? Yes?
Yeah, sir.
Then, according to the common accepted mechanism, dehydration involves following 3 steps. तो सबसे पहले अल्कोहल का प्रोटोनेशन होता है. Now, protonation converts the OH into H2O, which is a better living group as compared to the OH. That is why पहले स्टेप में उसको प्रोटोनेट करके एक पुअर लिविंग ग्रुप बनाया जाता है. और जैसे ही पुअर लिविंग ग्रुप हो जाएगा, बॉन्ड कुड ब्रेक डाउन इजीली, एंड बॉन्ड ब्रेकिंग विल फाइनली गिव यू अ कार्बोकटायन. क्योंकि R का बॉन्ड टूट रहा है ना, तो R प्लस मिलेगा, विच विल बी अ कार्बोकटायन. एंड देन देयर इज फास्ट रिमूवल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयन टू फॉर्म एन अल्कीन. मतलब लास्ट स्टेप में डीप्रोटोनेशन होता है. तो पहले स्टेप में प्रोटोनेशन हुआ, नेक्स्ट स्टेप में डीप्रोटोनेशन हुआ, एंड थर्ड स्टेप में फर्स्ट स्टेप में प्रोटोनेशन हुआ, सेकंड स्टेप में कार्बोकटायन बना, और थर्ड स्टेप में डीप्रोटोनेशन हुआ. करेक्ट? दिस सेम मैकेनिज्म वी हैड डिस्कस्ड इन द लास्ट चैप्टर आल्सो. कार्बोकटायन का फॉर्मेशन, राइट?
Yeah, sir.
Then write and explain reactions to convert propane 1-ol into propane 2-ol. Propane 1-ol is a primary alcohol and propane 2-ol is a secondary alcohol. Primary से secondary कैसे convert करोगे? It may or may not be a single step conversion. It can be a multi-step conversion also. So can you think about any of the multi-step reactions? Yes.
So can
You have to
we
just
so
go on.
can we convert the 1-degree alcohol into aldehyde or ketone? The reactions you just said.
So primary alcohol you can convert to what?
So aldehyde.
And aldehyde से secondary alcohol could be converted by? Aldehyde to secondary statement याद करो. One category was reduction
So
of
Grignard.
alkyl. हाँ, formaldehyde and Grignard methanol देता है. Sorry, primary alcohol देता है. Aldehyde and Grignard secondary alcohol देता है, और ketone and Grignard tertiary देता है. तो आपको प्राइमरी अल्कोहल को सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए पहले तो इसका ऑक्सीडेशन करना पड़ेगा, एंड द ऑक्सीडेशन कुड बी डन बाय यूजिंग K2Cr2O7 एंड dilute H2SO4. तो इसका ऑक्सीडेशन प्राइमरी अल्कोहल को अल्डिहाइड बना देगा, CH3CH2 CH डबल बॉन्ड O, राइट? अंडरस्टूड?
Yeah, sir.
अब ये प्रोपेनॉल यानी जो अल्डिहाइड है, that could be reacted with methyl magnesium iodide. Now you can just copy the two alkyl groups and paste it. So are you getting the same alcohol here as expected?
No, sir.
नहीं, आपको जो सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल यहाँ मिलेगा दैट विल बी ऑफ हाउ मेनी कार्बन?
Sir, buta.
हाँ, ब्यूटेन 2 ऑल मिलेगा, प्रोपेन 2 ऑल नहीं मिलेगा। मतलब थियोरेटिकली डेफिनेटली आपको यहाँ पर एक सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल मिल रहा है, लेकिन द सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल विद 3 कार्बन्स आर रिक्वायर्ड। अब यहाँ पर ये प्रॉब्लम क्यों हुआ? Grignard reagent, whenever we add in the reaction, there is always an increase in the number of carbons in the product. तो अगर आप 3 कार्बन से शुरू कर रहे हो तो प्रोडक्ट में आपके 3 से ज्यादा कार्बन ही आने वाले हैं, because you are adding a Grignard reagent which has bare minimum 1 carbon always. Have you understood?
Yeah, sir.
तो यहाँ पर ये वाला प्रोसेस या मैकेनिज्म काम नहीं करेगा। Now can you think about some reciprocal reaction? मतलब the reverse reaction.
So propene.
Propene. And how do you get? By which reaction?
So dehydration.
Correct. Now dehydration converts an alcohol to alkene. But if I want to convert alkene to alcohol again, then you should do
So hydration.
बस। तो ये दो ही रिवर्स रिएक्शन है ना। तो अब देखो यहाँ पर करना क्या है, एंड यहाँ पर कभी भी नंबर ऑफ कार्बन चेंज नहीं होता है। सो फर्स्ट आई विल हीट इट विद कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड H2SO4 एंड डिहाइड्रेट। सो डिहाइड्रेशन में अल्फा से यहाँ गया और बीटा से H गया, and the product will be CH3 CH double bond CH2, that is propene. अब ये प्रोपीन का हाइड्रेशन करना है, मतलब you will add water and boil it in the presence of H plus. तो हमने पहले क्या किया, we used a dehydration reaction to get an alkene and then we hydrated it as per Markovnikov's rule and we got the conversion of N-propyl alcohol यानी propane 1 all into the propane 2 all. Understood?
Yeah, sir.
ये सब अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करना। I have done this oxidation of alcohol here only. हाँ, अब एक प्रॉब्लम है यहाँ पर 11.8. An organic compound gives hydrogen on reaction with sodium metal. एक ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड हाइड्रोजन दे रहा है with a sodium metal. So I'll just write this in the form of a statement. There is an organic compound which on reaction with the sodium metal gives out hydrogen. It forms an aldehyde having molecular formula C2H4O on oxidation with PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. The organic compound का oxidation हो रहा है with PCC to give a CH2OH, a primary alcohol. Sorry, ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड आपको अल्डिहाइड दे रहा है, तो मान लो ये अल्डिहाइड आपका RCHO है, ठीक है, दिस इज एन अल्डिहाइड. So basically tell me the aldehyde is obtained by oxidation of which type of compound? Aldehyde is obtained by oxidation of which type of compound?
So 1 degree alcohol.
हाँ, इसलिए statements बहुत काम आने वाले हैं. If you remember the statements, it is a very simple concept. So the moment you see that aldehyde is obtained on oxidation with PCC, this organic compound is confirmed to be a primary alcohol, isn't it? Now the aldehyde which you are getting is with 2 carbon. मतलब the primary alcohol, the organic compound which is in talk will be a 2 carbon वाला primary alcohol, and 2 carbon वाला primary alcohol has to be
So ethanol. So, but regardless of that, it would have been ethanol, right? Because ethanol can't have isomaltose, right?
ethanol can't have
Isomaltose structure. So,
हाँ, if there is 1 and 2 carbon, it is by default the ethanol or methanol wala structure only. Had it been 3 or more carbon atom, then it would be like n sec tert wala concept आता. तो ये काफी सिंपल क्वेश्चन था जहां पर aldehyde is obtained on oxidation with PCC, then the unknown compound has to be a alcohol and that too a primary alcohol only. और 2 कार्बन वाला प्राइमरी अल्कोहल मतलब इथेनॉल ही हो सकता है, इसलिए जो अननोन कंपाउंड है दैट इज इथेनॉल, एंड इक्वेशंस आपको लिखना है दैट यू कैन राइट. समझा?
yes.
ओके, विद दैट वी कंप्लीट विद द रिएक्शंस ऑफ अल्कोहल. अब जैसे मैंने प्रिपरेशन मेथड्स ऑफ अल्कोहल को समराइज किया था, वैसे ही आई जस्ट समराइज द रिएक्शंस ऑफ अल्कोहल. Now the alcohol reactions were divided on the basis of breaking of the type of the bond. When the OH bond breaks, the order of reactivity was always
1, 2, 3.
primary more reactive, then secondary and then tertiary. अब इसके अंदर हमने पहला रिएक्शन देखा about the acidic strength, and that is completely explained in detail about the carboxylic acid, alcohol and phenol. ठीक है? Then the second reaction which we had observed was esterification or esterification. फिर आज के सेशन में हमने आरओ वाले ब्रेकडाउन के रिएक्शंस की भी बात की. So when the RO breaks, the order of reactivity is 3, 2 and 1, right? अब इसके अंदर we had seen the reaction with HX, alcohol HX के साथ water और RX वाला halide देगा. Second reaction PCl3 PCl5 वाला phosphorus का ट्राइहलाइड एंड पेंटाहलाइड. फिर हमने थायोनाइल क्लोराइड का रिएक्शन भी देखा SOCl2 का, and then we had seen the oxidation of alcohol. Now just move back to the oxidation of alcohol reaction. Tell me in this which bond is getting broken down, CO bond या OH bond? ऑक्सीडेशन में कौन सा बॉन्ड टूट रहा है?
So C हो रहा है.
CO की OH?
So OH and CH.
हाँ, OH and CH. मैं सिर्फ आपको CO या OH की बात कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि अल्कोहल में हम दो ही बॉन्ड की ब्रेकडाउन की बात करते हैं, या तो CO या OH. इसमें से कौन सा ब्रेक हो रहा है?
So OH.
OH. And whenever the OH breaks, the the reactivity order is
1, 2.
1, 2, 3. मतलब यहाँ पर आएगा. So the oxidation of alcohol वाला reaction will be categorized under this. And हमने ये भी देखा है कि primary alcohol was easily oxidizable to aldehyde, secondary to ketone, but tertiary alcohol का oxidation काफी difficult था, और वो यहाँ पर justify भी होता है reactivity order से. And if I talk about dehydration of alcohol, where alcohol was getting converted into an alkene, वहां पर R और O का बॉन्ड ब्रेक हो रहा है, इसलिए डिहाइड्रेशन में टर्शियरी अल्कोहल का डिहाइड्रेशन बहुत आसान, फिर सेकेंडरी और फिर प्राइमरी. दिस इज द ऑर्डर. तो हमने जितने भी रिएक्शंस देखे हैं, आई हैव जस्ट कैटेगराइज्ड 3 इनटू द OH का ब्रेकडाउन एंड 4 इनटू द RO का ब्रेकडाउन. दैट्स इट. अब हर एक के 3 केसेस अगर प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी टर्शियरी वाला दिया हुआ है तो वो ध्यान में रखना है, एंड देन ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्टिविटी इज द कंक्लूजन व्हाट आई हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन. और उसमें भी ये 3 रिएक्शन जो है दैट वाज ऑलरेडी डिस्क्राइब्ड इन द लास्ट चैप्टर. ये वाला रिएक्शन जो है दैट इज सिमिलर टू बीटा एलिमिनेशन. ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट एक नया था जो मैंने जनरलाइज करके डिस्कस किया है. दिस इज ऑल्सो न्यू रिएक्शन एंड ऑक्सीडेशन इज जस्ट द रिवर्स ऑफ द रिडक्शन जो ऑलरेडी हम कर चुके थे. तो नया रिएक्शन अगर आप देखोगे तो सिर्फ 2 ही है, राइट ना? क्लियर?
Yeah, sir.
Fine. So that is the summary about the reactions of alcohol. Now phenols का जो reaction है that we will take up in the next session because it is going to require time. तो ये मैं एक साथ डिस्कस करूंगा. फिलहाल के लिए हमने एक बड़ा टॉपिक कंप्लीट कर दिया है. अल्कोहल्स का प्रिपरेशन, अल्कोहल का रिएक्शन, फिनॉल्स का प्रिपरेशन एंड फिनॉल का रिएक्शन बाकी है. और लास्ट पार्ट पे we will be talking about ethers का preparation and reaction which is a very small part. मतलब actually with this reactions of alcohol I have covered the major part of the chapter. और याद रखने का जो ट्रिक या समरी मैं दे रहा हूँ वो ध्यान रखो एंड प्लीज रिवाइज द रिएक्शन एज पर दिस ऑर्डर ओनली. मतलब आपको माइंड में बनाना है कि रिएक्शंस के अंडर ये सारे रिएक्शन हैं एंड दे आर कैटेगराइज्ड इनटू ब्रेकिंग ऑफ आरओ या ब्रेकिंग ऑफ ओएच बॉन्ड एंड अकॉर्डिंगली उसकी ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्टिविटी काफी इजीली जस्टिफाई हो जाती है. ठीक है? अंडरस्टूड. हेलो.
Yeah, sir.
ओके.